Welcome back to Gravel Lot Garage, where today I'm going to be showing how-to video really on vacuuming down an AC compressor system and charging it. The AC compressor is already done. It's a previous job I've already done. I just didn't have a vacuum pump at the time because my 18-year-old Harbor Freight finally took a crap. It's okay. Good life. So I had to go borrow my brother's little vacuum with air. But that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to break out the AC gauges, open the hood, hook everything up, vacuum it down. And in the process of vacuuming it down, I might do a time lapse of it. Because we are on a gravel lot, so the compressor's in the back of the truck, right along with all the tools. And I got tools inside, outside. So we have tools inside and outside of the truck. I mean, I pretty much just work out of my truck. But yeah, let's get this going and get it vacuumed down. So we'll vacuum it down for about 10 minutes, see what it does. If it holds for about 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and shoot it with Freon. If not, we'll have to find the leak and assess the situation. So let's get to it. So we want to look for the low side charge and the high side charge. There's the low and there's the high. So the low side charge is low, usually blue. On this Suzuki, it is just the same color, but it has an L. This one has H for high. Most people vacuum it down on both sides. I'm not gonna do that. I only do the low side. I just don't see no need in it. Every one of these things are different. Some just clip on, some screw on, some clip and screw, like these. These are the better ones to use. And you just stick it on there, pull the clip up, put it on, twist it till it stops. All right. I haven't had the compressor on in a couple days, so see if we got any air in it. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna vacuum this down. Actually, I'm just gonna open these up now. This one, see what it does, and throw on the compressor, vacuum it down, and we'll come back to it here in about 10 minutes. gonna turn them off, close the valve, then we're gonna do a time check and let it sit. If it can sit for 30 minutes without losing any, we're gonna fill it with some Freon and try to get this thing blown back full. Plan B. We do have a leak somewhere. So, we have the air compressor on. So let's go a little different route. Get you a really good air nozzle that works with a rubber tip. So you can do this. I don't know if this is the right one or not. Yeah, this is. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put a little pressure in there. Not too much. You don't want to go way up like it's supposed to be. Or past what it's supposed to be, should I say. So, we'll put 35-ish on the low side, maybe 40. And then we'll need to spray it down with some soap and water. So we can figure out where the bubbles are. We're going to look for some bubbles instead of using dye, because dye is really just dye. I don't like the dye. Just my preference. That's like I don't even use WD-40 or PB Blaster anymore. I use something else, and you'll learn about that. Here to come. So I am going to push it up about 35 psi and see if I can find a leak. See what goes on. Oh, he don't like that. Oh, quit. So when the car's off, it's about 90 psi. Oh, I got it at 80. Let's try it again. It's kind of hard to do. There we go. All right, I got it at 90 psi. 90 something. Let's see. 91, and it's going fast. Okay. Let me go get a squirt bottle. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find where it is leaking from, hopefully. I mean, hopefully it's not none of this. No. Oh, it is leaking right there. There. That's what I thought. if I can go around. Kind of hard. The phone died. So watch. Oh no. Just did it a second ago. There's my problem. So maybe I need to fix that first. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this other one over here. See what it's like too. Let's try this other one. No, no bubbles, just the low side. So that'd be the reason why. Be the reason why that one's leaking. So let's undo this one all the way. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fill it back up on the high side and see how long it stays with just the high side on with pressure up to 100. So if we do the pressure up to 100 on the high side, that's what was wrong with these gauges, the low side. These things go bad. And it's got a big old O-ring in this one, so it's not like I could change it. So that one has to go. For now, we're gonna do it on the high side, pressurize at the high side. If I can get the high side to hold for 30 minutes to an, I don't care, 30 minutes to an hour on the high side, then I'm gonna fill it, but I'll fill it with, I guess, I got this other can I was gonna fill it with anyway. That big can there, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Alright, so I got it at 100. I'm gonna let it sit here and see what it does. I'm also gonna spray some more things down while we do it. Let me see if I can find some leaks. I'm gonna put that bottle. No, don't see nothing yet. It's kind of hard to get down in here though. It's gotta be so tight. Stupid little cars. I don't like working on little things sometimes. It's always a pain. Oh, I got that one. Got them two. Let's check that. Oh, not liking it. Alright. I'm gonna go over here and spray this orifice valve. Go over and spray this orifice valve right here. Which is right there. Spray that. Make sure it's not leaking. I think my problem was that. No. Cool. That's not leaking. One more place to check this thing. I mean, I don't see no bubbles. Okay. I come back and it was a little down. I don't know why. Well, let's see if we can find a little bitty leak somewhere. No, not there. The only one I can't reach is the one behind the expansion valve. And I squirted it back off in there as much as possible. I could see all the water back in there and the suds, so it should be clear for that one. And it could just be these gauges being a little off and a little old. It ain't moved. Since it ain't moved, I mean, I think we should just try vacuuming it down and see it again. Letting the pressure out. Earlier, it was dropping quickly. If it's holding it now, I mean, my whole problem was the stuck down for about another 10 minutes. Come back and see what we got. Okay, so now that it's been 10 minutes, I'm gonna let it sit here for another 30 minutes. See if it moves. If it don't, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it with this can on the low side. You're really supposed to fill them on the low side, not the high side. So I'm going to use this can set up from Walmart. Well, the only thing I don't like about these things is they usually leak at these coupling things. So when you put it on, be ready, put it on quick, get it in there and pull it off. Because if not, it's just gonna let some out, it's gonna leak, because I know it leaks here. Because when I had just pressurized it earlier, it was leaking, so I sprayed it down, so I know it is leaking here. Just a little, so I'm gonna put it on there and squirt it real good, and let it be. See you back in 30 minutes. Okay. It's been 30 minutes and still hasn't moved. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some Freon in it, start her up and see what it looks like. I mean, we already know the low side don't work, so I'm gonna judge the high side off of the gauge and the low side off that gauge, just to make it right. Cause you gotta really look at both sides. I mean, each car's a little different on the high side, but most of the time the low side's usually spot on, especially with a 1AC vehicle. There's no there's not a rear AC in this unit, so it makes it a little bit easier. With a bigger car like that, it would take more Freon, but the low side would still be around the same because of the orifice tube or expansion valve would be, I mean, they're pretty much identical. All right, let's do this. All right. got some in it. Once it stops taking it, see, it's starting to leak it out already. So, you see what I mean by how they leak? I mean, they're not really a good part of the system, but they still do their job. It'd help if I had the key. Hold, please. Okay, now that you got the car started, well, I forgot something. I did forget one thing. Help if I plugged it up. The AC clutch actually went out on it. It wasn't nothing major, but at the same time, when the vacuum pump stopped working, I was like, well, I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit, so I took it off. Made sure that couldn't turn the AC on, but they could still use the vehicle, because I mean, here's the clutch. I mean, so pretty much the rubber came out of it. Instead of fighting with the clutch and finding a clutch, because it's a Suzuki Grand Vitara, they're just hard to find parts for in the regular parts house. So most of it's off Amazon or eBay or overseas. So with starting the vehicle, you should be able, if it has enough Freon in it, you'll be able to see the clutch start moving. So let's look. Yeah, see the inner part of that clutch is moving? So there's enough Freon to get the compressor going, but probably not enough. Just by looking at the high side, it's probably, just by looking at the low side and, excuse me. Just by looking at the high side, there's not enough Freon in it. Without even having the low side on, I can just tell, because usually they run about 150, 200, so it needs a little bit more. And we'll see that once we start putting pressure in that other low side down there. I can show you, but it's kind of hard when I don't have a tripod right now. Right now it's at 20 on the low side, and it needs to be about 35 to 40-ish. Alright, let's see. Now that number's looking good. It was right at about 35 when I let it off and when I pulled it off. Because the more it sits there, the more it's going to leak. So, I mean, we'll see how it works. See it out there? Woo, like an icicle. Oh yeah, like an icicle. So let's show you. Alright, so the belt's looking good. looks straight. Clutch is accurate. Activating like it should. The motor does seem like it needs a little tuning, but we'll worry about that down the line. It's starting to get warm and they need some AC. Wait a minute. The high side's been sitting there for about a couple minutes. We're gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm just gonna come back when, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so. I'm just gonna let it sit here and run. I'm also gonna get a little fan and put on it, but it's gonna be noisy, so I'm not gonna do it in the video. So another little thing I was told was, I've done pulled it apart in here, is that it was leaking water. And, I mean, you can see, look, it is leaking water somewhere. They said they kept, like it was leaking water down in here somewhere. I mean, it is pretty wet. I mean, we're going to have to see where it comes out of, I guess. But it'll start here in just a minute. It's pretty cool. And check back in with the ain't moved a bit. Oh yeah. What's up, Bubba? Say hi. You're gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Say hi. What do you want? What do you want? Why are you dragging me around? Why are you dragging me around? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Ow. My finger don't bend like that. Go the other way. Thank you. Ow. Okay, that's enough. I can't go where you want. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Jump. Oh, you can't get my finger no more. So, let's look at this temperature gauge in here and see what it's at. Okay, so right now we have it on low. Alright, let's see how low it actually is going. 57-ish, right? Alright, so if I look up, it's gonna be a little windy. That's about right. That's why I like it right at 50. Okay, now that we've had our ups and downs today with trying to put some Freon in this car, we finally achieved our goal. One way or another, it's fixed. No leaks. It blows 45 degrees out the vent right now, and it's about 77 degrees here where I'm at in Texas. Which is unusual for February, just might I say. So what I'm gonna do is start it, let it run, and try to see where I can find that leak that's coming in the floor off the AC box. I know it's the AC leaking into the floor. It's not a antifreeze. It don't smell like antifreeze or nothing. So, and I went ahead and just gave it a little taste test. Do not try that at home. Only for experienced mechanics only. What's up, Helmer? So, thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.